Welcome back, everybody, to Endless Horizons channel. Friends of EH, we welcome you back. I was going to put together a short video today. Just got back from shed hunting with my lovely partner, my wife of, this summer be 30 years, so she had some health issues, as you guys know from the channel. Right during the peak of the rut, if you saw some of my other videos, and thanks for the Friends of EH for checking on her. She's doing well. So with that said, I just thought I'd show you some of the findings today on our shed hunt, and also I'd like to discuss some trail camera issues that I had over the season and the outcome of that. First of all, my wife found this, a nice little 4-point shed. Didn't get a matching pair. It looks pretty fresh. You can tell by the build up there, the minerals there. Looks pretty fresh, no blood. Little 4-point. I'm going to guess and say this is a 1.5 years. Anybody out there has a little more experience than me, can guess on the age of that. Leave a comment. I'd like to hear from you. Also, too, this is the one I found. This is a really nice 4-point half shed, so be an 8-point. Got little tines coming up here. These are nice. And again, this one was real fresh, no blood, but you see the minerals, calcium, whatever, pretty fresh. Found that, well, I'll go over where I found these in a minute, but this was nice to find. Nice to see some mature deer still around. I'm going to say, you guys can comment, I'm going to guess and say this is a probably 2.5 year old buck. So I'd like to run into this fellow again this fall. But let me show you something else. We found this little fellow right here. Now that, my friends of EH, that is a beauty. You count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clean. Nice length there. This is a 10-point buck. I'm guessing on this one, guessing on this one looks to be, I'm going to say 3.5 years old. This was a very nice find. This was an older one. Fell off a little while ago. So that was always fun. If you guys aren't out there shed hunting, I hope you get out there soon, because and we live in Southington, Ohio. The spring green up, as we call it, is about to happen. A few weeks, about a month away. Once that happens, these little puppies are hard to find. Squirrels just seem to find them better than I do. So also, I wanted to talk to you guys too. Many of you probably run trail cameras. Last season, I went ahead and made the purchase of my first cell trail camera. Now, as you guys know, I try to stick on a budget when I hunt. All these gadgets and YouTube channels and cameras and cell phones and all this stuff. In fact, I got my first cell phone when I turned 50 years old. Believe that or not, I'm 51. So, I've been getting deer my whole life without all this technology, so I'm kind of an old school fellow. But I must say, if cell trail cameras are legal in your state, check with your local laws and restrictions. This can be a game changer. I must admit. This is a Moultrie, a Delta series. Yes, again, it's the entry level, $100. I got it last year. Had some issues with the camera. It worked fine all season. I must say I was really impressed. I used Energizer lithium batteries. I think I started running this camera in, I'm going to say July. I was just out in the woods today with my wife when we shed hunted, and today is March 21st, second day of spring. The batteries, I don't know how accurate the readout is on the phone, on your phone app. Excuse me, but it said they're still about 98%, 95%. When it gets colder out, that'll drop, and then it seems like when it warms up, they don't charge themselves, but get a little bit of reading. So, but I will say I was very impressed with the battery life. This camera worked very well all season. I really enjoyed not having to go out into the woods and check my camera all the time. I only run 2 cameras all year. That's usually all I need. Just give me an inventory of what's out there in the sacred grounds. But about the I don't know, I'm going to say it's January or February, January, I started receiving pictures that were pure white on my phone app reading this camera. I don't know, I thought it was maybe condensation buildup, moisture, whatever, but it never really resolved itself. So I reached out to Moultrie, got a hold of their customer support, and I'll tell you, this is one of the reasons I invested with Moultrie. As you know, my channel, you can tell by my subscribers, I need a little more subscribers. So if you would, leave a comment, hit the like, subscribe, share with your fellow hunters. You know, I'm trying to get this going. We're trying to grow together. You can help me, I can help you. We'll educate ourselves. Maybe we'll put one of these in the freezer on the wall. So anyhow, back to what I was saying. I reached out to their customer service. I believe I reached out to them last Saturday. Told them my issue. They asked me for the modem ID, which was nice. I was able to get that off of retrieve that off of my cell phone app. They read it. I'm assuming, they didn't say, but I'm assuming they troubleshooted it on their end through the modem ID. And by doing so, they felt that the camera was defective, and being that I registered the warranty, don't quote me, within the, I don't know, there's a time period, 30 days you have to register the warranty, and if you do so, you have a full 2-year warranty on the trail camera. One of the reasons I went with this company. In the past, I had ran some Browning cameras. I must say, because of my age, you know, I've been bow hunting since about '83. Browning was always a big name, big company, well thought of, you know, very good top of the line products. I don't know if that has changed. I don't know if they changed hands or whatever, but I will say I was unimpressed with the Browning cameras. Both of them only lasted maybe a season, and I had to pitch them. Excuse me. So anyhow, I reached out to them on a Saturday. They said, "Hey, William, no problem. We're going to honor your warranty. We're going to send you a new camera out ASAP." I'm like, "Oh, wonderful." I thought that was great. They told me I could keep this camera, do whatever I wished. And I did tell them I'm not sponsored, going back to when I was saying I'd like to have some more subscribers to help the channel. I'm not sponsored by Moultrie or anybody. But Monday morning, UPS was at my door, and I had a brand new Delta camera. I couldn't believe how quickly they responded, and they had real nice email and said how they really support their hunters and the people that buy their products. So I wanted to, not trying to convince anybody to buy a Moultrie Delta camera or anything like that, but I did get the second camera. I put it out in the woods, and I did put it out there today. Pulled this one down, being that it's defective. Don't know what I'll do with this. Might just throw a card in there and take the antenna off and use it as a spare kick-around camera. Maybe get lucky, take a couple of pictures. I don't know. Try it out in turkey season coming up here in May. But anyhow, the new camera. Funny thing, I put the camera out there. My wife's out with me. Turned it on and it was dead. The brand new camera. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I'm like, I can't believe this. But long story short, I had brand new Energizer lithium batteries that I installed in the replacement camera. As I said, one of the batteries must have been defected or low on voltage. I'm going to put it on my voltmeter here this afternoon and see that. So basically what I'm saying, I pulled the old batteries that are going on a year out of this camera, put them in my new camera, fired it up, got a great signal, mounted it on my tree of my choice, and I checked the phone app, and again, I don't, you know, I wouldn't trust the rating on that percentage, but it said it was like 97% battery life. So anyhow, so keep with me, and I'll let you know how that trail camera goes. But I just wanted to reach out to you guys, the friends of EH. If you're thinking about using a trail camera, check with the Moultrie Delta. Not the best camera. The image quality, excuse me, is all I ever need, high definition. Not the best compared to the higher end Brownings I had, but it does the job. One tip I do recommend to people, excuse me, I got hiccups. the cameras that enable audio recording, through my experience, I've learned that that can be an access point for bugs and ants, little critters to get in there and wreak havoc. So I put a little tape on there, a little all-weather tape of your choice, and you lose the audio, of course, but you really don't need audio of a deer walking by, in my opinion. So that is one tip, a little mod I do. So anyhow, just wanted to reach out to everybody, and again, hit the like and subscribe, share this with your friends, family. Again, if you ain't out there shed hunting, I hope you do so, and I'll be posting some more videos soon as turkey season's rounding up. I was just out there today scouting around looking for sheds, and found some good locations to put my ground blind for turkey season. So stick with me. Hopefully get some turkeys, get some turkey video. Again, I'm going to be working on my camera setup so I can get some live video of these critters running around. And again, thank you for all the support. Thanks for growing my channel. My channel has doubled in size since this time last year, so I thank all of you for that. And again, as always, from Endless Horizons and the Critters and I, peace and love.